Good morning, everyone. A moment of motivation, maybe more motivation for me than you, but if you listen and you like it, please like it. Today, I heard on the radio is World's Asthma Day, or Asthma Day, or of the world, whatever. For those of you that you might not know me, ever since I remember, ever since I was a little kid, I had asthma. And at the time when I was growing up, asthma was being dealt with by tons of steroids and sitting down on the bench at all PE classes for majority of my life. So through probably my junior year in high school, I have not ran the 60-meter dash or through the medicine ball or any of those fitness tests that everybody in PE had to do, at least back in my school. And it was so bad that at school dances, I would go out, do my woogie boogie, and then sit on the sidelines for the entirety of the remainder of the evening, only because I was wheezing so bad that I couldn't catch my breath. And my inhaler wasn't helping much. So fast forward quite a few years, at the ripe age of 34, I have decided that and this was my decision, that I would run a marathon. A marathon could have, to me, sounded like probably a trip to Mars and settling a colony at Mars for most of you. And yet, I have set out, made the decision, and have started training for the marathon. I was going through my inhaler, and a lot more often than anybody else can probably imagine. Sometimes it lasted me a week, sometimes it lasted me a couple of weeks. I would have that stupid thing in my hand non-stop until, again, fast forward quite a few years. I ran my mile today on the treadmill, and I ran my mile in under 8 minutes and 30 seconds. Again, for some of you, this might mean nothing. But for me, who has never, ever, ever worked out at PE during my PE class in my school years ever, this is an accomplishment that I have to say, I'm breathing deeply and with no inhaler. So my motivation is this. Don't listen to the chatter around you. I am as good as you think you are. And I'm sorry for getting emotional here, you guys, but this is really, really dear to my heart. Some 30 years ago, some doctor told my parents and I that I would not be able to have somewhat normal of a life in the sense of physical activity. I tell you differently. If it is your decision and only your decision, you can be anything you want to be. So if you want to be an athlete, act like an athlete, and one day you may be. If you want to be a CEO, act like a CEO, and one day you may just as well be. And this is coming from a girl that couldn't do more than one dance at a school dance, and I can dance all night long now. And my inhaler is in my pocket just for security, but not for having to use it. So happy Asthma Day to all of you that have asthma. Happy be the best you can be and make a decision to be the best you can be day to the rest of you. Ciao.